nothing's really changed. Again, I went to work today. So right now I'm editing the vlog. Hopefully it should be up today, because these vlogs are uploaded a day after they're recorded. But yeah, nothing really new with the whole situation. I did, however, see this. So if we look here, it's a tweet I saw. I don't know who posted it, but I thought it was quite funny, but also pretty bad at the same time. Essentially, this was the first day of the lockdown in the UK. This is the London Underground in the UK, and it's ram-packed. Still, people are really close together. They can't do the 2-meter rule because the London Underground is really busy. If you've ever been to it, then you'll understand. If you've never been on the London Underground, then it's just a super packed place almost all the time. It's super busy, full of people, and it's still no exception even though there's a lockdown in place. I've actually heard on the radio they're trying to address this issue, but it's pretty bad that we have a lockdown, a situation when people need to stay at home, and people are still going on the underground to this degree. Like, again, maybe a few people, but to this extent, I don't think all of those people are needed to be out of their houses, to be honest. Again, it goes to what I was saying yesterday. Only essential people need to go out and work, and all these people think that they're essential when actually they're not. Roads are still the same. There are still lots of cars on the roads. I recorded this earlier on while I was at work, well, on the way to Luton, because again, I was in Luton. Yeah, I mean, you might not see it in this clip, but there are quite a lot of cars on the road. This is all I got because I was at work and I don't really record much when I'm at work. But you can still see there are quite a few cars on the road, and again, like I said yesterday, it needs to stop. People need to start realising that they need to just stay at home. And this is probably the case in a lot of other countries as well, but here in the UK, at the moment it's pretty bad. Again, because nobody knows what the hell is going on. And I heard earlier on as well, so Prince Charles, who's part of the royal family, if you didn't know, he's now tested positive for COVID. So now Prince Charles is most probably in hospital or being looked after by someone. Don't know how many cases are new within the UK, but I know within Spain, which is at the moment, I think, overtaking Italy, Spain has had 700 deaths today. Okay, that's pretty crazy. You know, 700 deaths from something that could have been avoided or contained more than it has been so far. Regardless, 700 people have died today, which is a lot of people to die in one day. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people have died in the UK today, and I don't know how many people have been diagnosed. I can't get on the internet right now because it's not loading, otherwise I would, because there's loads of people using the bandwidth all across the world, because obviously everyone's at home. So my internet is really bad at the moment, and it's the only thing at the moment stopping me from uploading yesterday's video for today, because I want to try and download a video to show on the first vlog. Okay, so as you can see here, my computer is just white screen. It's just loading and loading and loading. Nothing. Terrible. Yeah. I'm just waiting for it to... nothing's going to download. I might have to just go without showing the video I wanted to show. It's drone footage that I shot last year that I wanted to just show again in this video, but can't get it to download at the moment, so that sucks. Okay, explain this to me. So if I go over here, press refresh, look at it as it just loads over here and does nothing for ages. Come on, it's just YouTube. I'll try Google, because Google normally loads up. Nothing. On my computer, it's all loaded up just fine. If I go over here to the refresh, reload, it loads up almost instantly. I don't know what's wrong with my Apple Mac. Like, sometimes it does this. I don't really use that that often for the internet, to be fair, but I could do with it just working for once. I'm gonna have to download it on my computer and transfer it somehow to my Mac, which sounds easy, but there's not really many ways to transfer video unless I'm using a USB, which I don't have. Vlog is rendered. We just need to somehow get it up on the internet because this computer isn't working, so we're going to need to use my SD card to transfer it from here over into here and then onto YouTube. So I've managed to transfer it from here, from this laptop, boom, onto here, currently transferring onto my desktop. Then we'll be putting it onto YouTube, which is ready to go whenever we can get it uploaded. Let the download begin. And voila, we're uploading. The video is going to take 2 hours and 20 minutes plus probably 10 minutes to process, plus then any extra time I need to do before I upload it to make sure everything is all good, ready to go. The video is still going to be up for today as it is that time. Okay, so I've been sitting here scrolling through Twitter, and because Prince Charles has now been tested positive for coronavirus, you'd think a lot of people would be like, oh damn, I know that proves that you know, money holds no boundary and this virus will get anyone. It doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, well-known, a nobody, whatever it might be. Instead, the British people are outraged. There's so many people outraged at this, and let's just take a look why. This person here doesn't even know why it's trending, but yeah. This one here talking about how they should give the Queen only £94 a week like they're given to self-employed people. This one here, if I had £5 billion worth of diamonds at my loft and I watched even one person die from a treatable illness due to the lack of £45,000 ECMO ventilators, I'd consider myself a murderer. Why is it different for the royal family? Now here's another one. So Prince Charles, royal, never worked a day in his life, has mild symptoms, gets tested, mum 36, wife of a refuse collector, has severe symptoms, told she is not priority. And then 2 pictures of one of this, and then one supposedly of someone who's not priority. To be honest, I don't have any first-hand things to really go on this. I mean, I've heard from other people that like testing isn't that easily available unless you're really showing symptoms, and I've seen other YouTubers who have either expressed it, said that they've got it themselves, who said the testing isn't that easy to get. So I sort of get it. Why is this person, who's obviously one of the royals, but why is he getting a test when there's thousands of people potentially out there who are putting potentially more into the economy, or at least more into people's lives, as in saving their lives, than the royals, but they just have less money, so therefore they're not going to get a test. That's all it is money. Yeah, and because of this, essentially, people want to abandon and abolish the royals. I mean, look at that. It's 4,685 tweets at the moment, trending in the United Kingdom. And literally, if we just scroll up, there are so many tweets about it. And then when we refresh the scroller, I'm sure there's just more and more. To be honest, didn't realise the British people hated the royal family that much. I think I've got a pretty sweet deal right now. I've got my iPad watching Dragon Ball Z. I've got my laptop editing. I've got my computer uploading. And then I've got my TV for YouTube for watching videos. Doing well during the lockdown.